21st. Happy birthday, Sean.
It's good, yeah? Well, I know that, you can tell Pully. Hey!
Say good luck to you. I can see that blue going. Hold it home. Sing happy birthday. You must not talking, okay? Oh, she
How are you now?
Oh yeah. How are you?
Just I look.
If you do, don't you? Go on, FD, go on.
Tore her job. Alright, day 4 of the jungle. I've been eating grass, leaves, and I can salvage. I'm Western Bear Grylls. It might come to this. I might have to drink my own piss. That's it.
Hey, Pully. Hi, Katie.
Not like that, it's gonna put a shadow.
Oh, that's better. Now we're talking. Go away, neither. Here, off the bed.
That's the man of the match award, man.
I'd like to present this.
No, you didn't get that. You weren't the man of the match.
Who back?
Your man.
Say hello to the boys.
Fellow baby in FIFA.
Ciao.
What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. I was in two minds about making this video because it's not the type of video that we usually put up, but I said I'd make it because I think parts of this video will be different for everyone, that people will be able to take from. And yeah, let's get stuck in. Big D's 21 lessons in life so far, or Big D's 21 nuggets of wisdom. Let's go.
Cash
Take you on a national joint.
Cream, get the
Here
money.
we go.
Dollar
Check
bill,
this shit.
yo.
Yeah, I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job. Had second hands. Moms bounced on old men. So then we moved to Shaolin Land.
Your best isn't always enough. Not something that gets said to people a lot. Usually hear, do your best. Just do your best and you'll get it. You'll succeed. It's not the case. It's not the case at all, and it's something I learned last year when I competed. So I competed in 2 shows, came second in my first ever show 2 years ago in the UK, and last year competed at NBFI in Ireland, and was so happy with how I looked last year. It was the best I've ever looked condition-wise. Talking about the best I ever looked now on stage. Condition-wise, so happy with how I looked, like my size, how shredded I was. And it wasn't enough. I came second again, and although I brought my best, it wasn't enough to take home the first place trophy. Because there was a guy there who was better than me. And that's just something you always have to be mindful of, I suppose, is that there's always going to be someone, there can always be someone who's better than you, even though you might be at your best. And sometimes I just find that people find that hard to accept, but I didn't. I accepted it pretty quick. I wasn't too down about placing second at all. I was very happy with how I looked, and that's the way people need to be in those situations. You have to realise that you did your best and it just was not enough, and that is okay. So that's that lesson. That your best isn't always enough. Ireland is cold, so wear a jacket. Next, practice Stoicism. So you might have heard of Stoic or Stoicism before. Anyone who follows me on Instagram would have seen the odd time I'll throw up a story of a book that I read every morning. It's just one page and it's called Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. But basically it is not worrying about what you can't control, which is great advice. It sounds simple, but once you actually put it into practice, it's great. I'll give you an example. Today, got up 6 AM on a Saturday to go get my NCT done. Second time, went up to NCT, car failed again. For something that was out of my control. Guy said, you're going to pay money again, come up again within a few days, go get it tested. I was like, alright, fair enough, left. It's not his fault. So I left, had to go train a client. Client shows up late, so I go to the toilet in the meantime. Some dude is in the toilet for about 20 minutes. Fucking comes out, I went to the toilet then, he absolutely shat his togs. Like, fuck me, it absolutely smells. So it was only like half eight in the morning, and like I had to get up early for an NCT that I failed, missing out on fucking an extra hour of growth hormone in bed, go into the toilet, some cunt has shat his togs. Someone did something today that just wasn't nice. Just went to the bathroom, goes to the toilet, leaves the tap on, just left the tap running. That shit doesn't get me going, Connor. Don't like it.
What?
It's just not nice.
What?
Leaving the tap running.
Oh, I thought you were mad at me. Fuck.
No, you're a good man. So shit like that, and then what else happened today? Yeah, well, stuff like that, like it would just piss anybody off. So instead of just being like freaking out in my car, just relax, stay calm, because there's nothing you can do about it. Like, I'm very bad in the car. When I'm in the car, I get like road rage pretty easy, and I just freak out a bit. But yeah, so Stoicism, it's basically worrying about, like, not worrying about things that you can't control. It's great advice. Start practicing it, because people worry about dumb shit all the time that doesn't really matter. There's more important things to be worrying about. Little stresses of life, they're not as much of a stress as you make them out to be. That's Stoicism. Now it's time to get back to the party. So that's a lesson right there. Practice Stoicism. Let's go. So that's that lesson, Stoicism. Things outside your control, don't worry about it. We're actually currently, this is Saturday, what day is it today?
Who gives a fuck?
You're dead right. No one gives a fuck what day it is.
OD is fucking practicing Stoicism
He
already.
is. I've had a few drinks, but let's
Who hasn't?
let's carry on with the rest of the video.
Yeah.
Got the leather jacket.
Birthday message from me?
Not needed, no.
No, no.
No pain. No pain. Alcohol is a great way of distracting you from your life. And I can say that because I personally done it. It's normal in this country to go out on the piss 2-3 times a week. I used to do it, and to be honest, it was great at the time because you just forget about all the shit you have to do when you're sober. Like, your priorities, like your life. A lot of people just drink so they can forget about that, and that's great in the moment. But then you wake up the next day, brain cells killed off, fucking depressed, dehydrated, feeling like a sack of shit. Like, you're feeling like that, like, every day after the night out, 2, 3, maybe 4 times a week. You think it's fine because this is for people in college. Like, you think it's fine because everyone does it, so it's the normal thing to do. But like, that's not okay. And drinking is grand. Don't get me wrong, I drink, but not as much as I used to. You have shit to get on top of, and drinking is almost like procrastinating your life. Some people do because it's an escape for them. And my advice to you is just stop. Stop drinking and you'll feel a lot better. Get a hobby. Join a gym. Come train with 100% PT. Plug.
You boring, bro?
I've learned through bodybuilding that just to get rid of what doesn't work and just to do more of the stuff that does work. And it's the same way in life. Do more of the things that make you happy and do less of the shit that doesn't make you happy. Because life's pretty short, and I just think you gotta live it on your own terms and just do the shit that means a lot to you, and less the shit that just makes you unhappy.
You do the fucking right.
Don't take yourself too seriously. You can get your point across without being a stick. We're a perfect example. We get our points across, we have a good time doing it. Each individually we get ourselves going. If you can't get yourself going, what's the point? You should be able to just get a good laugh out of yourself. Don't take yourself too seriously. Just in case anyone thought I was pooing.
Sunglasses, it wouldn't be that as bad.
You don't need other people to do shit with.
What?
No, I'm recording a video. Not talking to you, I'm talking to the camera. No. You don't need other people to go do shit with, alright? What I mean by that is, do you ever want to go do something and you ask someone to go with you and they're busy or whatever, they choose not to go and you're like, oh fuck, you don't end up going. Like, why not? If you really want to go do something, go do it. For an example, I'll give, last year was the first time ever I went to the cinema twice, by myself. Completely fine, don't know why I never did it before, I love the experience. And like, who cares if you go by yourself? Are you just thinking about what other people would think of you? Like, look at that dude on his own, like he's pretty sad, like he must be fucking running away from something. I don't know what people think, but like it's probably along those lines. But no, like, you're pretty, it just shows that you're comfortable with yourself. You have to be comfortable with yourself enough like that you can enjoy your own company, which I do enjoy my own company. I'm a pretty sick guy. And it mightn't be the cinema, it might be going travelling. Like, you might want to go to a country, but oh no, such and such is working and they can't get time off around that time. Then you go by yourself. It actually might be good for you. You don't need people to go do shit with. You'd be fucked. And I'm not saying go do everything by yourself, because then that actually might be a problem. We're sociable creatures after all, but not all the time. Enjoy your own company. Back to that thing on Stoicism. I failed my NCT. I was telling you that again. I actually found out that there was nothing wrong with my car. Brought it to a garage. They said it was actually fine. So now I booked my NCT again. It's Saturday morning. I'm up here for 7 AM. And because of weather conditions, they're closed. But no text about it. No email, just a sign written on the door saying sorry for any inconvenience. It's fine. See, Stoicism. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll just have to pay an extra 22 or 28 euro again. Probably lose out another hour of sleep on a Saturday again to come up here and get it done. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's cool. Look, be cool. There's nothing you can do about it. Be cool. Stoicism. Stop wearing Uggs. I'm not going to get into it. Just stop wearing them. They're cuntish. I can't be productive or get any work done in my own house, so when I want to get work done, I have to get out of my comfort zone, which mightn't be the case for a lot of people. You might be fine being able to work at home, but I can't, so go to a coffee shop, somewhere quiet, library maybe, but usually a coffee shop and good coffee gets me going.
Sing it, homeboy, come on. Said Coke 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park, tap the dog, smoke that tumbleweed. As the marijuana burn, we can take our turn.
You are the one of 5 people you hang around with. You hear that a lot, and I truly stand by it. If you're not happy with who you are as a person, take a look at the people who you are with on a daily basis. Example I give, like only in the last 2 years I've started listening to podcasts and broadened my horizons in the sense of the people who I'm listening to, and that's all thanks to Kev. I never would have listened to podcasts until he told me to. And just yesterday, Benny had an Instagram story up of Jordan Peterson on the Rubin Report, and I watched, because he was watching it, I just went on yesterday and I started watching it, because these are people that you surround yourself with on a daily basis, so a lot of what they're interested in, you will be too, and a lot of what they're doing, you're going to do the same. It's like relationships. You ever hear when people say, oh, that person is becoming the other person, like they've become each other, like he's turned into such a bitch now, like, because it's the 1 in 5 people. If you're in a relationship, you're going to spend a lot of time with the person you're with, so that's what that is as well. So just be pretty selective of the people you choose to hang around with. And if there's people like that are fucking drinking and like every weekend, or just like completely acting the bollocks, not doing anything with their life, then it's probably not a good idea for you to be hanging with them. It's not going to be doing much for you. Yeah, you are the 1 in 5 people you hang around with. How do you feel before doing this? Honest feelings?
Very nervous. I like a bit of butterflies. Butterflies in my stomach. Very nervous. I always do. Especially before these. They're fucking disgusting. See now, my technique.
You should have an hour of the day, at least an hour of the day, for yourself. No one else around you. No kids. No spouse. No mother. No annoying friend. Keen. It's needed. We're social creatures, yes, but we can't be social all the time. We need time for ourselves to think, gather our thoughts. For me, that hour is usually training. The gym. Once I'm in the gym and I just have that focus and earphones on, world out, literally. It's amazing. I need that every day, and I think everyone needs that. It might not necessarily be the gym. It could be reading. It could be actually meditating. It could be watching TV. Anything. I just have an hour of the day to yourself. How would it feel completing something knowing that you were shitting yourself beforehand?
It's liberating.
Does it? Does it really?
It does.
Liberating. Define liberating.
Feel free.
Great success always comes at the risk of enormous failure. That is a quote that I hope I got right from Winston Churchill, which leads me to my next lesson. Calculated risks. You should take risks in life. They often do lead, things that scare the shit out of you often do lead to great things, I've found thus far. An example I'll give is where I work now. So I'm working with Keen and Kev in 100% personal training, and before that I was scared shitless of taking that job, even though I wanted to, because I had a job with weekends. It was fixed income every week, and plus I was personal training people already during the week. So moving in with those guys, it was something so cool. We had great ideas, but it scared me, and it scared them because I knew no one down in Claremorris where the gym is, and nobody knew me. So we were worried I wasn't going to get clients. Instead of just quitting my jobs and then moving in with the guys and just expecting clients, like just trying to get them there and then, we took measures beforehand to decrease the chance of failure, which is why I'm calling this a calculated risk, to ensure that I had clients before I started. So we took a month before starting up in January, the new year, starting everybody back. We took a month for all of us to fill up those spaces and get clients, and we started putting content out. We're consistent on social media, and we got them. And it's crazy looking back, I know, because we have a waiting list for clients, and it's just funny how we were just scared shitless that we weren't going to have any, but now things are going so well. So take calculated risks, and do take them. Just take those measures to decrease the chance of failure, And don't be lazy. Do those things, because an opportunity that comes by you that you want to take, you'd regret it so much if you didn't. And I can't speak too much on that now because I haven't had too many opportunities come my way, but I've had this one, I've taken it, and I'm happy that I did. So calculate the risks. Take them. Enjoy food.
So good. Oh my god, it's so good.
It's alright, isn't it?
Let me have that. Alright. No, actually, no, you have it. You have it. 3 pieces. No, you have it. No, 3 pieces.
No, you have it.
No.
I'll have bread roll.
Jesus Christ, man, that's fucking deadly. That's actually making me feel better. I actually feel better eating this. Oh, there you go.
I've never seen lads who like biscuits.
Does anyone eat chowder?
Alex is obsessed with it.
We couldn't eat it with
Chowder?
clean bread.
Seafood chowder?
With clean bread and rice
That's
so
why I
much we
got
got
it.
that.
Obsessed.
Fuck. My granddad is a fisherman.
Yeah.
I don't like fish. Still.
Oh my god.
She
That's
is
so good.
obsessed.
You up to?
Finish it.
Huh? Like seafood chowder.
Do you not go to Gilligan's?
No. Not that bad.
Where did you go?
No, because you guess me more how much you like that. Have it.
Have it.
Have it. Man, where's my apple pie?
Do you ever do something for somebody and they're like, oh my god, thanks, that's made my day? And the little butterflies you get up your stomach, because it feels really good. So doing something for other people does feel good. Bought all Keen shopping there during the week. No homo, I swear, no homo. Bought all the shopping there during the week. And he was just so happy. He didn't know what to say. For my birthday, he got me fucking Jordan Peterson's book and fucking Hieronymus Bosch painting The Garden of Earthly Delight. I really liked that painting and he got that for me. Such a nice thing to do. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You could buy someone coffee. If you were to buy me a coffee, oh my god, I'd shoot the load. That'd be class. So doing good for others feels good.
Last session of that other programming.
Cool.
And then I wanted a new one from Monday.
Yeah. You got that email, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, we'll change that. How do you do them? How do you perform them? Describe to me what you do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go for it. Straight back.
Yeah.
Alright, remember what I told you about the dumbbell seal row?
Yeah.
So the next time you go to do this, right, and when you pull back, pull your elbow, instead of pulling back like that, pull to your pocket. So almost like you're pulling like down the way again.
And now I'm just lost. I really am. I think I hit 120 this week. And
This is going to happen for your first week of the food. Like this is obviously a great thing that you found out that you have an allergy. We'd still go with protein and high fat. There's millions of options you can do for that. It doesn't have to be eggs. You can go for nuts, or you can literally have like a spoon of peanut butter in the morning.
oh yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with peanut butter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just a spoon, like just be careful now with that, because possibly a jar of peanut butter could go very wrong. Alright, we'll throw that down so we'll try turkey burgers. This is a random breakfast. If you're going to take anything from this video, if you've learned nothing, if I've offered you nothing, take this piece of advice. Because once I started doing this, my life literally changed, and it's no joke. This job. Stop giving a fuck about what other people think. And excuse the profanity, but this shit, like, this is so true. People want to do, I see so many people who want to do shit. I used to be one of those who want to do something, but they don't do it because they're afraid of what other people think. And the irony is they're afraid of what other people think, and they don't even fucking talk to those people. People who they don't give a shit about. They're held back by what other people would think, and it's fucking crazy. Like, people buy fucking clothes to impress other people that they don't like wearing themselves. People get fucking take loans out to have fucking cool car to like up their social status. Like, shit that doesn't fucking matter to them. People do this shit. People go to fucking college because they care what people think. I hadn't a clue what I wanted to do, and I went to college just because, like, if I didn't go to college, people were like, oh, what the fuck is David Shaughnessy at, that fucking bum? Like, he didn't go to college, what a waster. Oh, little did I know back then. People in school, like in their final year of school, who don't know what they want to do, and they just go to college because, yeah, everyone else does it. And then they leave themselves fucking in debt or have a loan out and sticking in a fucking course for 2 or 3 years, and they drop out because they just did it because everyone else is doing it. Oh man, like, was soon, like, an example as well is when I started my like Instagram page, my YouTube channel, I was so fucking nervous. My heart was literally in my mouth, like throwing up my first video, my first post, and it was just like, cause I was thinking about people who I don't even talk to, and I was letting them hold me back. It's crazy. Like, just stop giving a fuck about what other people think. When you start doing that and you start living life for yourself, because it is your life, you will be much, much happier. Man, I could keep going on that one, but the video will be too long. Stop giving a fuck about what other people think.
Hood or no hood?
Hood or no?
Alright, I started the video here, so it seems fit to end the video here. That was a different type of video. I've never done a video like that. I'm not sure if I had any place doing that. I'm really just sharing my thoughts and what I've learned so far in the first quarter of my life. And I hope you've pulled something from it. You've taken something from it that I've at least given some sort of value. Normal videos will resume as normal after this. I'm looking forward to hearing the feedback on this one. This is Big D signing out, 100% PT. No, no video.
What?
Are you videoing?
Yeah.
The video's over. Show's over. That's it. No more. The video would have been too long. Also, people lie. If I said I was going to do 21 lessons, it was a lie. That's another lesson. I lied, I didn't do 21. The video would be too fucking long. Get over it. It's real life.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Davy. Happy birthday to you.